Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's PickACard reading is a very positive and uplifting one, and it's all about good news for you. So let's take a look at what good news you're about to receive and what good news are on their way to you. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the yellow calcite crystal. Pile number 2 with the amethyst crystal. And pile number 3 with the rose quartz crystal. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, you can find them linked in the description box as well, so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello, my lovely pile number 1, and welcome to a reading for everyone who chose the yellow calcite crystal, as well as who are drawn to the first card, which is overcoming obstacles. It says you can overcome anything. So pile number 1, I'm getting here that the first message about good news that are coming to you is something that will help you overcome some obstacles in regards to some issue or some challenges that you might be currently facing. Okay. Since there's the sword here, it really reminds me of strength, of the ability to cut through obstacles and carve out your path ahead, or create space for you to move ahead with something, to progress. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracles and get to see more about what good news are there coming for you. What good news are for you, pile number 1? What good news are for pile number 1? Good news for pile number 1. Okay, time to breathe out. The disseminating moon. Okay, for pile number 1, what good news are for you, pile number 1? Okay, don't let your past hold you back with the south node. Okay, so pile number 1, I really feel here there's energy of a better, more tranquil, peaceful time coming in for you with this good news. Or even the good news, pile number 1, can not necessarily be some actual news that you're about to hear, and can be just good news that Spirit has to, basically communicate to you through this reading, which can be, as I said, the start of a new journey on your life, or a new chapter in your life where you're going to feel more tranquil and at peace. All right, let's take a look at the other oracles for pile number 1. What good news are for you? Okay, cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. All right, pile number 1, what good news are for you? Okay, let's see what you have. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Yeah, pile number 1, I did feel it, that it is a reading about a transformation, about transitioning into a new way of living, right? Which is much more peaceful, much more slow. Yeah, like a more slower paced lifestyle, or where things feel more calm. I'm really sensing here that you're about to overcome some obstacles or issues that you were struggling with, that were draining you a lot, or you were really creating a lot of worry and stress and anxiety into your life, putting a lot of pressure on you, feeling maybe mentally and emotionally exhausted. And I do feel here that the good news for you, pile number 1, are that you're about to step into a whole new chapter, or a whole new way of living, better said, a new lifestyle, a new version of you. where you're focusing more on healing, where you're able to take time to breathe out. Perhaps a lot of you in pile number 1, maybe you even haven't been able to breathe properly lately because of so much anxiety and stress building up. But now I'm sensing that the good news for you is that this is not going to last for too long, as you're about to overcome this. And it's also like a message to encourage you through this chapter in your life, that you have the inner strength to overcome anything and to not let your past hold you back, which means to let go, to surrender and let go the things that are weighting you down, past situations that might be putting a lot of weight and pressure on you, and creating maybe your inability to enjoy or focus on the present moment, which can be maybe regrets, frustrations, just negative feelings in regards to something from your past, or even in general, like a build-up, right? Or even here with don't let your past hold you back, could be wounds or certain traumas, right, from your childhood, or even some limiting beliefs that are stemming from different experiences that you had in the past. Whatever this might resonate with you, pile number 1, I feel like you're about to learn to let go of them, to not let these things hold you back anymore, and be able to breathe better, to heal. Also, I'm sensing that a lot of you might practice meditation or go to therapy, or even in general just go through a major spiritual transformation and mental transformation, like a whole new version of you, where you're not letting these things kind of put you on a shadow, like put you into a corner where you feel like you want to hide because maybe you feel shame, maybe you feel regret, maybe you feel angry, maybe you feel unworthy. That, like, for a lot of you in pile number 1, is going to resonate differently. And I feel like for some of you, which is resonating in that particular way that I'm talking about, it might be like you're finally going to put yourself out there. You're going to reach your destination, which is to become that version of you that you are meant to be. And of course, whereas people are continually like changing and shifting and growing, but I'm sensing here that you've been spending for too long time in a version of you, or in a space mentally and emotionally, maybe even physically, where you feel like it's not in alignment with who you are now, or who you would like to be, okay? The version of you that you would like to be. And now I sense you coming in alignment through this transformation, spreading your wings, a fresh new way of living, being a new version of yourself, allowing yourself to express, to be yourself, to show yourself, to allow your light, your glow to shine brightly, and to really start living, right, in a way that is present, that is more calm, more grounded. I see here you're going through a purification process, as in like cleansing the past, healing, and this healing will activate vibrant life force. So you're feeling more alive, okay? You feeling, instead of tired and exhausted and drained, feeling energized, feeling alive, feeling filled with inspiration and motivation, and feeling really good in your own skin is what I'm sensing as well. And really being able to maybe take some time apart here from something, or even detach from this particular situation or obstacles or past situation, which is going to allow you to properly breathe and maybe do breathing exercises again, going back to that meditation, okay, message. But yeah, I really feel like it's all about liberation from something. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 1, and get to see more about the good news for you. Okay, so you have the World. Ooh, all right. You also have the Lovers. You have Strength card. Oh my God, you've got the Strength. And here also with overcoming obstacles, you can overcome anything. Okay, you have the Empress. All right, and you have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so pile number 1, it really seems here again that you're going through a big transition here, and you're about to close a chapter. A cycle is closing in your life, okay? So for some of you, it might be you're closing a relationship, or you're getting closure from something from the past, maybe romantically. Maybe you're learning to heal, a certain mindset about money, like scarcity mentality, or having certain limiting beliefs, feeling unworthy. For some of you, it might be leaving a job behind that's really draining, okay? For some of you, it might be just leaving behind some struggles that you've been facing, or some obstacles that you've been dealing with, and finding a solution to it, and therefore closing this cycle. But something that comes to an end, to like completion, or it's, when I say it's coming to completion, is like it fulfills its purpose, either for you to learn something out of it, or it can just be like, that was the amount of time, or that was its own journey up until here, to this point. It was the journey of this particular experience in your life, and now it's time for you to move to something new, and it's a transformation that you're going through. And within this new chapter, I really see you becoming and stepping out of this transition also like stronger, activating your inner force, becoming more confident and aware of your own strength, but also aware of your own beautiful light, and how much you are worthy, and how much you have to offer and to share it with the world. And I see you falling in love with yourself. I see you falling in love with life, and overall just embodying this energy of the Empress, which is an abundance mindset, which is like all about fertility and growth, and attracting and receiving. With the Empress, it's divine feminine energy of receiving abundance and not having to strive and struggle and force, things. It's just about receiving things in a very peaceful way. And that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. Like from healing, you will notice how you're attracting things so much easier, and without effort, and without like pressuring you or bidding you up for something. And I really feel here with the Lovers that you're also attracting, and within this new chapter, you're about to meet your soulmate, okay? For those of you that are single, if you're in a significant relationship already, I sense that this is the end of a chapter that might be a rough patch, and then you're going to connect even deeper with this person. So 10 of Cups here can be energy of hope, with a rainbow, like hope coming in your life, feeling happier, feeling more lighter, more filled with joy, also experiencing more beautiful things in life, and just overall having a new way of living, which is like more focused on the fulfillment and focusing on self-love, and therefore attracting better things and opportunities in your life. But the 10 of Cups can also be family card, building a life, a beautiful connection. So it could be the life you're about to create with this soulmate connection, and the beautiful, fulfilling relationship that you're going to have with this person. Maybe even starting family one day, expanding your family if you already have a significant other, or creating a better environment and family situation or romantic life and way of living and lifestyle, overall with this significant other, as you're connecting in a stronger, more deeper way, as you're healing and releasing certain things. Okay, so pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. To everyone who chose the amethyst crystal, as well as who are drawn to the wise leader card, which says you are a beacon for others. So pile number 2, I'm sensing that the good news for you are that you're about to become a leader or get into a leadership position. Could be that you're getting a level up, an upgrade, a promotion at your work, maybe a higher up position in your company that's also in charge of others, or has some form of responsibility as well, that has also comes with authority. But I'm sensing it's also coming with respect and the admiration of people looking up towards you, becoming an example for others. For some of you, it might be that you're starting your own business and you're becoming an owner of your own business, which is going to do very well, because I'm sensing here that you're going to be a source of inspiration for others, or your services will really help others or help guide others, or your knowledge, your wisdom, and your expertise could also be helping others. For some, it might be, I know it's very specific, but I'm getting strongly this message that maybe you're starting a YouTube channel, something that has to do with teaching others something that you know, or talking from your own experience, and in some way, it's you kind of being in a position where your wisdom and what you know being shared with others and helping others in some form. Okay, and I'm sensing it's more about guidance, leading the way, if that makes sense. All right, now let's take a look at your oracles and get to see more about what good news are for you, pile number 2. You have a win-win outcome is forecast with full moon in Libra. What good news are coming for you, pile number 2? Ooh, balance spirituality and practicality with full moon in Pisces. Very interesting, pile number 2. Very interesting. All right, let's take a look at the other oracles, and we're going to start with your reading. For pile number 2, what good news are for you? What good news are for you? Begin now. Take your first step. Oh my God. Pile number 2, I'm getting like such a specific message for you, and I feel like it's so like strong. All right, pile number 2. Pile number 2. What good news are for you for pile number 2? All right, pile number 2. What good news are for you? There we go. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. All right, I'm getting like a lot of messages at once for you, pile number 2, and I'm just gonna start and dive right in, because otherwise I'm just gonna kind of just mess everything up, in my head, and I need to just say it out. So pile number 2, I'm getting energies of traveling very strongly for a lot of you, starting a new journey. Okay, starting a new journey as in maybe traveling to a new place, getting the opportunity to move abroad for those of you that it's something that you wanted and you were hoping for, maybe to start a new life somewhere else, maybe a new job, a new department, a new journey for you, maybe starting your own business, as I said. So that's all coming in here. Maybe it's both, like can be traveling to a new place and starting your own business, or getting a new job abroad, right? So for a lot of it, I feel like it's going to resonate, and I'm just mix matching, the examples I just said, because it's going to resonate differently for everyone since it's a general reading. But either way, I'm getting strongly the energy that for you, pile number 2, it's going to be like a win-win situation where you're getting something like an opportunity where you can pour your energy in some way and do something, which is also going to, you can also receive back. Okay. Also, it can be like a partnership, right? A partnership or a job. Yeah, like a job opportunity, which is offering you the chance to travel maybe, or to relocate if that's something that you desire for, or is going to offer you a new career path or a new place that you are feeling happy and fulfilled by, but it's also paying you well, and it's rewarding you properly, and it's like a win-win for everyone involved, because your wisdom and your expertise and your knowledge is going to be very important, okay, in this new company or in this particular job, or whatever this is. Like, it's going to be very vital and important and an asset that you bring to this company, but also you will be rewarded properly, and you will receive not only the remuneration, I think that's how you say it, like the money. Okay, you're not only going to receive the money that's going to be just matching the level of effort and time you're putting into this, or it's going to match your expertise, right, with that scale in the Libra. So it's going to feel balanced. You also have here energy of balance, but it's also going to give you some sort of recognition, or being in a position where you can help in some way. And also it's going to be fulfilling, as in like feeling a purpose, feeling meaningful, like it's meaningful to you. Doing a meaningful work is what I'm sensing. For those of you, it doesn't necessarily have to be about specifically like work. Maybe like this feeling of being an inspiration for others might be about the courage and the inner strength, and how brave you are, how brave you prove to be by taking this first step. And taking action. Maybe it's you starting your own business, right? Like finally beginning now. I'm getting energies strongly about taking that first step, maybe for after a long time of just thinking and planning and thinking about how to do this particular thing, right? And now it's finally like you getting that inner strength and maybe even the opportunity, to start this specific goal, right? And I feel like for a lot of it's going to be starting a business and being an inspiration for others. But it's really interesting because it's like very powerful energy of moving somewhere abroad or far away, starting a new journey, like physically traveling or relocating in some way, expanding your horizons, getting ready for new horizons and expanding for new doors, new opportunities opening up to you with this journey. For some of you, again, very specific, you might start a business that has something to do with your knowledge, your spiritual wisdom and the, experience that you have in this particular field and area. Maybe talking from your own experience, maybe you're someone who's very, and I feel like since you're watching this video, you might be very spiritually inclined person. And it might be they're going to balance both your spiritual side with the practical aspect of things on how to, first of all, like practical aspect as in like doing, work into the spiritual area and also getting money. It's like an energy exchange, a win-win outcome, which is forecast, which is like both you teaching others or sharing your knowledge and your wisdom in a spiritual way with others, and you're helping others. Others are getting so much information and useful, in-depth clarity from you and guidance. And at the same time, it is like an exchange because you're also making a business out of this or you're getting something in return. But also here with the practicality, it can be that, I know again, it's going to be very specific, but for those of you that are going to start this kind of business or you're going to start something like a new journey in this regard, it might be that a lot of people are going to really respect you and admire you and really cherish your guidance and what you share and your wisdom, because you are going to like serve it, serve this information that it is about spiritual growth and all that, but through practical examples. Like you're gonna be really appreciated for giving practical day-to-day examples or ways on how to achieve that, like let's say be calmer or get to feel more grounded, and all that. Okay, now let's take a look at your tarot cards pile number 2 and see more about the good news that are for you. Good news for you, pile number 2. Good news for pile number 2. Wow, you've got the Justice, which is the Libra energy as well, and you have full moon in Libra, and a win-win outcome is forecast. You have 3 cards in your reading that describe the energy of balance. So I'm really sensing you are going to bring a lot of inner balance to people around you, but also something is going to get balanced out in your life, such as like the level of your expertise with the money you're receiving, being in alignment with, your own spiritual self and the work that you put in, the business that you're starting, the place that you're moving towards. Okay, you have the 2 of Swords, you have the Hanged Man, King of Cups, and 8 of Cups, which is again card of leaving something behind, stepping to a new journey. For others, pile number 2, the Wise Leader energy cannot necessarily be like in work or career, like a authority position. Maybe it's like being the leader of your own journey, being the leader of your own path and taking back control of your life by finally taking action, taking that first step towards a goal that you have in mind, a journey that you desire, a decision that you've been so like confused or feeling stuck about, and you've been, with this Hangman, spending so much time just postponing, maybe procrastinating, or it's just like feeling stuck in overthinking it, but finally I see here that you're getting new perspective on things, and like that new perspective could be like, all right, I'm not happy where I'm at in life, you know, depending on how it resonates, either career-wise or it's just like moving to a new place, depending on how this resonates. But it's like, okay, I can see it from new, like more clear perspective. This is about clarity, and I want to do things differently this time around with the Hangman, or I want to do something that's outside of the box, right? Outside of the routine, outside of the normal way I'm doing things. And therefore, your courage and your ability to be the own leader of your own life and really have this kind of control back and step into your own power over your life and your path is really going to be an inspiration for others. As I see you like following your intuition with the King of Cups, following your heart, okay? And as I said, leaving something behind and moving towards something better, which is going to be better long term, and it's going to bring you more value, and it's going to be more in alignment with who you are, and it will definitely be more, like in balance, or make you feel more balanced. Or again, with the Justice, it's like you're receiving something that you deserve for your work, for your expertise, for your level of knowledge. Okay, so pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3, and welcome to a reading for everyone who chose the Rose Quartz Crystal, as well as who were drawn to the Protected by Angel card, by angels. And it says, you are cherished by the angels. So pile number 3, the good news for you are that you're about to receive protection, or you are protected. You are already protected, okay? But you're about to receive perhaps like some sort of sign or some sort of solution or answer that's going to make you feel truly that you are being protected and guided by the angels, that you're being cherished by the angels. So this is guardian angel strong energy. So you are being protected, but I feel like in some way you're about to receive something in your life or get to experience something that will really make you feel like, oh my God, I'm feeling so safe, so secure, so protected by the angels, by the universe. So yeah, now let's take a look at your oracles and get to see more about what good news are for you, pile number 3. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So pile number 3, you know, like, can you believe it? You've got protected by angels, and you and your loved ones are safe. So it's not only about you here, it's about your family, your loved ones, your dear ones, okay, that you're receiving message here that you are being protected and you are safe. All right, let's see what else comes through for pile number 3. Adjustments are required with third quarter moon. Okay. All right, let's see what else comes through for pile number 3. What good news are for you? What good news we have here for you? Okay, you have choosing your path. All is possible. Okay, I feel like I'm already getting the message. View from above. Get the big picture. You've got 2 cards of seeing in perspective that's more like deeper. That's like about getting the bigger picture. It's about seeing in hindsight. I think that's how you say it. I hope I'm saying it right, but you know what I mean by that, because English is not my first language, guys. But I feel like for some reason that was the expression, but it's about seeing things in a more broader perspective. Okay, seeing from above or seeing from the top. And when we usually see something or a situation from that kind of perspective from above, it's like we get to see the details and we get to see what adjustments are required in our lives, or what we need to change, or what we need to do differently, or what is affecting us and in which way, and what to do about it, or where to work, you know, through our obstacles or whatever we're going through in our life that we feel like it's not making us happy, or it feels like something should change. And we can take proper action and more inspired and we can take more inspired action with clarity and with clear intention in our mind. So that's what I'm getting here as your energy is pile number 3. Also, I'm getting strongly here that you're about to make some adjustments or some shifts in your life through choosing your own path. Perhaps you're on a path right now, either career-wise, maybe romantic-wise, maybe your living situation, whatever. It can be whatever in your life. Pile number 3, that resonates. That you're on a path that doesn't resonate with you, that doesn't feel like is the path that you're meant to be on. Or it feels maybe that it was your path, the path that you were feeling in alignment with up until to a point. Maybe you outgrew a certain situation. Or maybe for some of you in pile number 3, it wasn't feeling right from the start, but for some reason you had to be dragged in this situation, or you chose this situation or this path for some reason. Okay? And I feel here that you will have the courage and you will find the power to step into this new journey, or choosing this path that feels like it's yours, that feels right for you, that you want to be taking on. And I'm also sensing that you will be doing these adjustments and you will be feeling brave enough and feel more confident enough to do this and feel more empowered, and confident to do this. Because I'm getting here the energy that you will feel that you've got the divine support and guidance, that has your back to take this major step to maybe, because I feel like it's something that it's a bit daunting, or it's been feeling like it's a big change, or it's something that maybe you didn't have courage for a long time, because it says all is possible. So it might feel untangible or hard to reach to, or even for a while, maybe it felt like, okay, no, I'm not able to do that. But now I feel like you're getting more and more of that courage and feeling safer to do it, like feeling more confident, because you will be feeling supported and safe, that angels are by your side, that you're being protected, that you're being supported divinely, and that you and your loved ones are safe, so you can choose this path. You can take this path now. Maybe for a lot of you, I know it's going to be very specific, but I feel like for some of you in pile number 3, or a lot of you, it's going to resonate with a message of like, maybe you had to take a specific career path that it was bringing, let's say, like not easy money, but like more faster, money more faster, or it was more convenient at that time, or even not necessarily convenient or easier. Maybe it was just like what you had to do. This is more what I feel like you had to do. It was something that you needed to do at that particular time, because you couldn't choose your own path. Maybe you wanted to do something else, but it wasn't just the right moment, because you had to maybe provide, maybe you had to be in charge of others in some way. And now I feel like you feel that you and your dear ones are safe, and everything seems to be kind of falling in the right place for you to finally take this action and take this first step and be able to choose the path that you want to be taking on, right? And make these adjustments, carve out this new path, or, follow this new path or different path. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like here with the get the bigger picture, you're about to get like new perspective. Yeah, see the situation now from a more broader perspective and be like, okay, actually I can make these adjustments and I can start on this path, or I can move forward with what I have in mind. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 3, and get to see more about the good news for you. What good news we have for you, pile number 3. All right, so you have the 5 of Wands. You have the 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. What's been going on here with you, pile number 3? I'm sensing so many like heavy energies, Page of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. Pile number 3, I'm really getting here energies that are very heavy, and you've been feeling very hurt, deeply hurt, or betrayed in some way, or maybe you had to hurt. Like you've been hurt yourself. You had to kind of, step onto your own heart and betray your own, maybe, let's say, childhood dream, or your own dreams and desires, that's what I mean by stepping on your own heart, by having to choose a path that was needed at that time, But I see here that you've always felt this regret, and you've always been thinking about this thing from the past. You've always had inner battles maybe about this. Maybe you've been putting yourself down for doing this, but at the same time you knew it's what you needed to do. Maybe it was a path that you had to stick to because of other people interfering. I see here drama, arguments, tension. Maybe it's family members. Maybe it's other people. Maybe it's pressure from others, you know, like whatever this is. But I feel like deep down in your heart, you've always been carrying with a heavy heart and carrying this dream in your heart, or carry this big regret or frustration, you know, not being able to entirely focus or enjoy, you know, your path or the present because of constantly having your mind and your heart trapped in this past situation. But what I feel here is going on, pile number 3, and the good news for you, pile number 3, is that you're breaking free from this. You're leaving the past behind as you're making the required adjustments that mean for you to start a path that you are choosing for yourself. And I feel like here, you know, it is a big transformation. It is a big moment for you. Okay, very important moment in your life. Maybe it's a pivot point in your life as well. But the Page of Pentacles here tells me that it's either you receiving an opportunity or you moving forward with an idea that you have. It can be a business idea. It can be a career path. It can be about a place that you want to be living into. But also, yeah, it's either you starting with an idea or getting the opportunity to do so. Page of Pentacles is card of idea, of fresh new start, of beginning, that beginning stage. So it's like you're really looking ahead at your free path, you know, that you're finally going to take onto. And I see you being so excited, but also like having this path carved out and paved with stability and stepping on a solid foundation throughout this path. Because the Page of Pentacles comes with stability, with security, with something of value and bringing you something reliable for the long term. So that's where the protection, okay, in the support from divine is coming in, from the angels is coming in. So because you're receiving either this opportunity or this sum of money or this this chance for you to do this, it's just gonna feel like, okay, I feel safe, so I can move on with these particular adjustments, okay, which are going to make you feel free, are going to give you a sense of liberation, and are going to allow you to really live a life or move to a path that's in alignment with you and fulfilling to you, but also which is allowing you to thrive, to blossom, and to, you know, like I'm hearing sky is the limit, you know, just there's like no wall. It's like empty, open horizons. And feeling like, oh my God, all is possible, like believing in the magic of things, believing in the impossible, believing that you can do it all, like you're not being restricted anymore. Okay, so pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.